Hello. Everyone's having a lovely evening. Oh, I just realized all the sounds were on. What that is. It says, hopefully everyone's having a lovely evening. The update is finally come. I did not expect it to be such a big space, so I waited a little bit, and unfortunately I am late, but it's fine, tis fine. Let me see, clear the affection story to claim Navatia. We need Navatia. Affection story. Well, I guess we'll be doing this instead. Seize these fleeting moments to begin. After all, every ending is a new beginning. Okay, claim the character hero after clearing the stage. So how many stages are there? Okay. That's simple. A guest arrives from a far side of the night, composed and calm, carrying whispers of the dead. So I guess we'll go ahead and finish this, and then we'll go back to the hidden and the main stories. That's the idea, but can't say no to a free character.
The weather regulation system in certain areas of Babylonia will switch to precipitation mode from this evening through tomorrow daytime. So, don't forget to bring your rain gear when going out.
This one has voice acting in it. I know that if we get far enough into the main story that they'll add voice acting, but we're not there yet, which is why I'm trying to like grind as much as possible for the main story, but alas. After processing the last file, you stretch your wrist and lean back against the chair, your gaze drifting towards the window. The silken, sad, uncertain rustling of each purple curtain ushers in the night ahead of time. You hear a soft rustling of mechanical feathers coming from the perch by the window.
Well, what do we have here? Another workaholic.
He's also
Both
funny.
You and Nervatia never know how to stop once you start working. Care to guess who closed the windows, brewed the coffee, and turned on the lights? I'd win the supportive cub competition without breaking a sweat.
How'd the bird do it? How'd he do that? Thanks for your help.
Whoa! Not many people actually thank a cub. You're way too nice. Don't mention it.
Ah, I think he's blushing.
Since you went out of your way to set up a perch for me, I'll look after you whenever I'm free. It's not like Nervatia takes me to her meetings anyway. Who knows when those will ever end.
So the pronunciation is Navatia. Okay, Navatia it is. I don't know. I feel like Navatia is okay as well. Tomato, tomato, I guess. Why doesn't she take you? Because you talk too much?
Because I care too much, you jerk. Have you heard the story about the sage who asked the student to fill an empty room? If you ask me, they should put all those bureaucrats Nervatia deals with in a room together. Their stupidity and constant bickering would make the place burst at the seams.
Oh, I can't wait for the voice acting to hit for the main story. The voice acting here is so good.
Poor Nervatia, walking into that execution chamber alone with nothing but her wit and charm, while I get to enjoy freedom in her place.
I love the voice acting. You look around at the displays and data storage units in what is just another ordinary task force lounge, and you struggle to find it much to entertain Morrigan. Spend the day with me while I worked. That really
You're
freedom.
not a mechanical raven, so how could you possibly understand what a mechanical raven finds enjoyable?
Okay, fair enough. Well, we're just asking questions here. You like it here so much, why not stick around and join the Gray Revens?
Trying to poach me from Nervatia? The audacity! I'm impressed.
I'll be doing that at work. Oh my gosh, you're telling me I have to do more work? Oh, preposterous. I'll be so dramatic.
This is exactly the kind of thing she'd love. Just imagine what she'd do to you for...
Ooh. Okay, explosions. A rolling thunderclap threatens to split the heavy air. In the same instant, Morrigan's voice cuts off abruptly, as if an invisible hand has seized his voice module. The blue light in the mechanical raven's eye suddenly extinguishes, replaced by a piercing red the next second. Dim and airy, Morrigan's eyes look like the lanterns on a ferry crossing the river Styx. Spreading his wings with solemn dignity, Morrigan opens and closes his beak rhythmically, his ultramarine feathers reflecting cold light.
Voice message 1845. Delayed activation. Priority highest. Beginning playback.
Oh, okay. Your hand was on your pistol the moment something strange happened. With your eyes locked on the raven, you start recording with your terminal. You know, I love the survival instincts of these folks, because I cannot stand the people that are just like, huh? What's going on? What do you mean, what's going on? You can clearly see that you're about to die.
By the time you receive this message, I'll no longer be able to answer your questions, Nirvadia. That means I've lost the strength to keep living.
Oh.
And I'm speaking in this capacity one final time. I, Lenore, researcher at the Cub Laboratory of the Science Council, hereby formally report that Professor Walden, our project leader, has concealed dangerous and unauthorized data within test sample batch Cub LN-129. This batch has already been registered and archived. The dangerous data involves radical modifications to enemy targeting algorithms and has not been recalled. I entrust to you my legacy of justice and faithful counsel. When the rains of this world pour down upon you, don't sing your lament alone, Blackbird.
Well, at least now we know what's gonna happen to her. Is that last line poetry? A raindrop strikes the window pane incredibly faintly, yet perfectly clear, punctuating the sighing voice of the like a final period. In the silence, the patter of rain grows steadier as raindrops trail across the glass like tears. The Raven stands frozen in shock.
That wasn't me.
We know. You're a guy, that was a girl.
I have no idea what happened.
Hello, how you doing?
There's no record of the audio. I swear, Nirvatia.
Make it reassuring. It's alright, calm down. The Blackwing Cub glides over and perches slightly on your shoulder, shrinking into himself, still visibly shaken. Aw, you always want to scare our birds. A quick search for Lenore on the internal network brings up 2 records. A public notice from the Science Council about her dismissal years ago from experiment-related violations and a report of her subsequent suicide. Ooh, an accusation from someone long dead who was capable of hacking the security director's cub. No less with the Science Council and the Vetia involved, this is clearly beyond your jurisdiction to handle alone. I've recorded everything. Come on, I'm taking you to find her right now. Your mind still racing, you open the door and your gaze immediately collides with a pair of crystalline red eyes. Well, that's coincidental, I guess. Oh, she is so pretty! Meow. A woman with deep blue hair stands at your doorway, draped in what seems like a cloak of night itself. Leaning on a long black umbrella, her expression shifts from momentary surprise to a subtle smile.
No need to rush, little Raven. I'm here.
Navashia's hand, poised to knock, hovers near your cheek before naturally lowering to smooth out a crease in your collar. Would it be wrong for me to like kind of fangirl right now? Cause like, ah! And then now do you realize how close opening the door has brought you two together? The damp air from the downpour mingles with her warm, rich fragrance, leaving you momentarily entranced. It's coming down pretty hard out there. I'm glad you didn't get caught in it. Timing is perfect. I needed to see you about Morgan.
Regarding this, I know as much as you do. The security director wouldn't let her Raven go without proper preparation, after all. A familiar name and a hidden accusation.
The female contract speaks in a gentle, deep voice, as if trying not to disturb slumbering souls.
Can we call it fate? Yet another long-buried mystery resurfaces before us both after the Karthiki incident.
I'm the one who witnessed Morgan's strange behavior, so I assume I'll need to testify at some point. Geez, we're already going to a court date. Navashia gives you a slightly apologetic look as she takes Morgan back, who has been trying to nestle into the crook of your neck.
I'm afraid so.
Aw, precious birdie. We just met him, and he's already getting turned inside out. Their overtime pay?
Of course.
Yeah, we need to get our dollar
And
bucks.
for you specifically, the security director offers personal compensation. You can choose.
I want both. I'll have to give it some thought. Let's take care of business first.
Thank you for accompanying me to file the report, my witness. And my fellow traveler.
Oh my gosh. Are we Rover now? She extends her hand to you like asking for a dance, inviting you to a night of mystery. Giving a Scooby-Doo aesthetic blow, okay. Small meeting room, okay.
First, I would like to thank you both for your promptness, Director Nirvadia, Gray Raven Commandant. Have both the prosecution, represented by Director Nirvadia, and the accused, Professor Walden himself, completed their statements?
Okay, yes. On your way here, Navadia's fingers danced across her terminal while you held the umbrella up for you both. You watched her complete the report in mere moments, issuing in summons and scheduling a meeting. Now Navadia gently strokes Morrigan in his combat form and nods across the long table. The man glances at the time on his terminal before offering a slightly apologetic smile and nodding in return.
My apologies. I left home in a rush, and I don't want my wife and children to worry.
Typical, typical. Also, he is mad pale. Is he getting enough sleep? Does he need some vitamin C? Is this just how he's built?
As I've already stated, those samples were fully compliant with regulations before being archived. The sample size was substantial, and the testing ground has since been damaged and sealed off due to previous attacks. Our limited personnel and resources shouldn't be wasted on this matter. Of course, this comes at a critical time when my laboratory is promoting several collaborations with the world government. I completely understand your caution and will cooperate to the best of my ability.
Very well. If all parties are in agreement, the Control Court will assume full authority over the investigation and handling of this case, effective immediately.
I'm able to figure out they just push everything under the rug. It was like, oh, well, it looks like everything is good. The female construct sitting beside you suddenly sharpens her focus. Her gaze is as piercing as the blade in her cane.
Internal investigation and evidence collection within the Science Council fall under the Security Director's jurisdiction. Why are you excluding me from this, officer?
Because they know that she's gonna find some.
The whistleblower report has been confirmed to be authentic by the voice analysis, yet for unknown reasons its submission was delayed by years. Under these circumstances, an internal investigation by the department involved is hardly persuasive.
Attempting to circumvent or undermine the established internal security protocols is itself a blow to public confidence. Moreover, the key evidence in this case involves specialized Cub technology. Having internal experts collect evidence would be far more effective in uncovering the truth.
Forgive my frankness, Director Nirvadia, but you yourself are not entirely the product of the Science Council's higher education system, a so-called expert.
He's trying to undermine her. This is Navadia's battlefield. Morrigan's words make sense now. From the other side of the long table, a holographic projection who has been focusing on something else silently suddenly interjects.
Nirvadia has fulfilled the graduation requirements for the specialization in combat unit booster. As for her professional integrity, it was Nirvadia who confiscated Lenore's unauthorized experiment and made the investigation results public back then.
Of course, Asimov is going to be on our team. The officer briefly communicates with someone through the terminal before shaking his head despite a flicker of hesitation crossing his face.
I'm sorry, Chief Technician, but the only concession the Control Court can make is to appoint a mutually trusted supervisor to accompany the investigation. Otherwise, approval would be difficult.
Let it be difficult then. We need some good hands on it.
Please understand that I must also answer to my superiors.
Bing bong. Are we really going to waste time because of trust issues in the meeting room? Yes. Out of view from the others, Navadia's gauntlet digs deep in her palm with the pressure that will certainly leave behind marks. Memories from the research facility flood your mind. You understand full well how much the construct before you despises bureaucratic finger-pointing, and how desperately she wants to uncover the truth herself. As the first eyewitness and external party, could I serve as supervisor? Hey! The black feather-clad construct's fingers tremble slightly as she turns to look at you. The tension in her posture eases almost imperceptibly. Her crimson irises glisten with crystalline clarity like glass melted by fierce winds and reforged in bitter cold. Reflected in your eyes, her gaze shines with brilliant shimmering light. Her lips part slightly in silence as if what she wants to say isn't suitable for the setting. Instead, she entrusts her unspoken words entirely to her gaze.
Well, the Gray Raven Commandant is certainly trusted from all sides. If the busy Commandant could spare the time to assist with the investigation, that would be ideal. Does anyone have any objections?
No. Nailed it.
Me neither.
Me neither. His voice sounds so crunchy. The officer seems to breathe a sigh of relief the moment they adjourn the meeting. His demeanor shifts to one of affability as he lavishes praise on Navatia and you for your resolve before he hastily exits the room. Walton doesn't linger either. Navatia and you stand up and walk out side by side. We're all in this together. Next time, try doodling in a notebook instead. Oh, no, let's be concerned. Is your palm hurting?
You've been watching me closely, haven't you, little Raven?
Can I start tweeting? Like, seems that she prefers birds more.
It Seems that the pain does disappear wherever your gaze falls.
Ooh, hold on. Let me stare at that heart then. Let me stop. The tall woman tilts her face upward toward the dimmed energy-saving lights and lets out a soft sigh. But think about it, I will be staring respectively, because if her heart hurts, then I could just stare at it. Let me stop being a simp.
This place is also a battlefield that needs fighting and defending. There are no allies or enemies that last forever.
Hello, Mary Jones. Hello, how
certain
you
rules
doing?
Never change.
Welcome back home.
For instance, you must always conceal your vulnerabilities.
How about you? I am doing well. She opens her palm in front of you.
These marks won't become vulnerabilities as long as I grip something tightly.
Hoping my fan will come
Whether
back
it's
to
a
life.
terminal,
It's
a
hot in
weapon,
here.
or someone's hand.
Just as you're about to say something, the construct beside you suddenly halts mid-step. Oh? Following her gaze, you see Walden standing beneath the portico, leading to the entrance and watching the unrelenting curtain of rain. The professor turns around and waves at you two, the light in its fingertips flickering on and off.
You're always rushing about, Nervatia. We
thank you for
rarely
the
get a chance to
lights.
talk. The last time we spoke more than a few words was at Lenore's funeral.
No.
You stood so far away, clutching those flowers, and you wouldn't come any closer even when I asked.
Oh.
During your time in my laboratory, she was the only one you were willing to talk to. So many years have passed.
I feel bad.
I will not reminisce with the subject of inquiry during an investigation.
For the first time today, an invisible rain seemingly has penetrated the eaves, drenching the tireless, black-clad construct where she stands. Please go home, Professor Walden. Your family must be waiting. You open the black umbrella and step into the rain, tilting it slightly toward Novatia, beneath the eaves. Bend your hand to the— Yes! We get to hold hands! Yippee! With exhaustion and gratitude, Novatia folds her wings and places her hand in yours, taking shelter in the small haven you've opened for her.
Let's go. Gray Raven Commandant.
I feel like I'm liked by everyone at this point. Are we collecting wives? Let me stop. Chapter 2 it shall be.
Please reconsider, Dr. White.
Oh?
As Dr. Lenore's former colleague and close friend, your testimony is crucial to our inquiry.
We just got thrown straight into the suspense.
Let me repeat myself. I transferred to a different team before her incident, so I never heard anything about this. I fulfilled my obligation to cooperate with your investigation.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like his voice.
As for personal matters, I don't want to talk about Lenore with anyone. Especially not with the Council's security director.
Thank you for the likes. The visibility exhausted man grips the doorknob tightly, his gaze darting between you and Novatia, who are standing at his doorstep. Eventually, he furrows his brow and closes his eyes.
That's all I have to say.
The door closes in front of you with unmistakable finality. Darkness creeps in as streetlights flicker into life. Sunlight rapidly fades after a full day of investigation. Turn toward Novatia with a hint of resignation, only to find her composed aura remains undisturbed as she meets your eyes with a hint of a smile.
Why the long face, little Raven? Tired?
Oh my gosh, it's her talking about oh hello, Buzz. How you doing? It's her calling me like a little bird. It's just kind of like, ah! That was the last witness on our list, and the others didn't provide any useful information either.
Interviewing witnesses is like solving puzzles. We need to understand the shape of the locks around people's hearts and find the right key to open them.
Let's just traumatize everyone, it'll work. The female construct's fingertips lightly taps your chest, tracing the outline of a keyhole before touching its center. Oh, you know, it's a good thing I am not the commandant, because oh boy, I will be on the floor. I'll be over here hopping over couches and tables, just like, oh my gosh, why do you do this to me? I'm right, just waiting for the new battle pass to come. Alpha Warriors Frontiers been playing Minecraft a whole lot lately. Ooh, word. I feel like the battle pass comes like way too late sometimes. Oh, thank you, Murder Jones. You got me to 2,000. Yee!
Just because it's difficult to find it first doesn't mean it doesn't exist. We simply need to reorganize our thoughts and adjust our approach.
She casually steps forward and leans in, whispering into your ear. I'm telling you, she's doing this on purpose. She is doing this on purpose.
We're being followed.
Oh, okay. Survival instincts of a wet paper napkin. Not me not noticing, like, there's not something suspicious. No, she's just flirting.
Look at the intersection behind me.
But don't make a note.
Says the man in the beige trench coat with the stand-up collar has been following
right?
us for
How
3
romantic.
blocks. And he wasn't the first one.
Like, honestly speaking, it's just like, she just does something. She just does something. Using Navatia's invert device as cover, you glance over with your peripheral vision and realize the man does look somewhat familiar. Look behind you, but don't make it obvious. Turns all the way around. Looks like someone is taking a keen interest in our progress.
I've never been fond of shadowy games and interference.
Oh no.
Regardless of who they are, we need to create a distraction to draw their attention away from the actual investigation.
So do you ever sleep is for how long to see you drawing an app? The way you could put in an application to be paralysis, Steven. I do sleep like here and there. Cough, cough. You know, it's a day off, so I just go ham and then regret my life choices afterwards when it's time to go back to work. But animation takes a good handful of time, so it's not like when I was younger and I had like clear 4 months to just doodle. So try to make every minute count.
That's pretty easy.
No, you can never send me to bed. Never. She gives you a sly glance, the corner of her lips curling into a smile.
Here, put your hand on my waist.
I'm telling you, she's doing this on purpose. Sure.
So decisive. Don't tell me you've been wanting to do this.
I'm telling you. We got something going on. I can, right? Dang. I love this. The woman in the black feathered dress smiles with satisfaction. I am too. Tilting her head slightly in one direction. Wait, is it gonna be like I corner her on like one of the walls? You know how they have like the arm? They're just like bow. Is it gonna be like one of those moments, or is it just gonna be like she does it instead? She's gonna be like the top, and I'm the bottom, the teeny tiny bottom.
Follow me. Let's find a better place to talk.
Say less. Supposed to come with extra things than just talking. Bella Brew. It's just like a bar. It just looks like a bar. The lighting is dim and dreamy, diffusing into shades of blue and purple like twilight melting into a bioluminescent sea. Little music flows leisurely, threading through the hushed conversations, punctuated by the crisp sound of ice cubes clinking against glass. Skin pretty it is. Now let me go ahead and find out that she's like, you know what? Let's go ahead and get a room. A room? Say less. Linking arms, Navatia and you walk through the scattered crowd like two fish swimming in tandem until you reach the bar counter. It is bar. The female construct leans casually against the counter and a bartender immediately approaches. I'm just reading emergency just now, but now it's full-hearted. Yes, must stay safe, no worries. I love motorcycle. Wait, which one do you have? I have to know which motorcycle you have. Let me be nosy for you quickly.
I've never seen you bring someone here alone before, Navatia. Your +1 here must be quite unique.
Quite unique indeed. The Gray Raven Commandant is a notable figure after all.
Oh my goodness, okay, she just put me on the spot.
That's not what I meant.
The bartender, clearly well acquainted with Navatia, gestures at the lack of distance between you two, gives you a knowing wink and hands over 2 menus.
How about trying our signature cocktail? All drinks come in both human and construct versions. And if you haven't had dinner yet, our appetizers are quite exceptional.
Have a good night. Cough, cough. I'll learn to sleep one of these days. Probably. Thank you for joining. Let's see. What's a drink that interests you? Ah, man. Recommendations.
Already trying to uncover my personal favorites.
No, not lies, Buzz. Not lies. We got to go ahead and figure out what she's up to. Look at the light.
Bold birdies deserve encouragement. We'll have 2 of my regular.
Telling you, she's doing something to me. These feelings, the same exact cross. Oh, previous enemy boss. Interesting. Makes sense why I think it was his voice that I liked. Behind the upright menu, she gives you a meaningful glance, slightly mouthing, "You're still here," before turning to call the bartender over. Wait, have faith in me, Buzz. Have faith in me.
Have my private room prepared, please. Send all our orders there.
I'm sorry. We gotta. I think we're in. I think we won. I think we done it. I think we won. I think we're in. This leads into a backstab of a loser. Right. This is just. Oh, we're sliding into the DMs, respectively.
Sure thing.
Private room, a couple of drinks, arm locking on the waist. I think scrumptious. After an impressive display of drink mixing flair, the bartender slides 2 brimming coupe glasses towards you both. Navatia lifts one glass with a playful smile, bringing the rims to your lips. To my lips? With a flutter of her lashes, the female construct's eyes gleam with curiosity and anticipation. Her intentions crystal clear.
Wanna try?
You gonna make me blush. If you recall her earlier suggestion about making a scene, this is clearly not the time to hesitate. Take a small sip from the glass in her hand obligingly. Almost simultaneously, she leans forward, her pale pink lips grazing the opposite rim of the glass as she shares the drink with you. If I'm not mistaken, the VA comes into someone's stream, but he said he didn't have direction. Found his channel and shares his video. But then, thing checks out. Word. That's pretty neat. A whisper only the 2 of you can hear accompanies the lingering taste on your tongue.
You catch on quick, little Raven.
Oh my gosh, she's just... Oh, she tickles my pickle.
Let's throw those unwelcome tails the last few breadcrumbs.
Was she gonna fall out and just have... Like put her arms around my neck or something? A dark gold gauntlet traces slowly down the contours of your arm, brushing over your pulse before sliding into your palm.
The private room should be ready now. The night is long, but the dreams are fleeting.
Oh.
We better make the most of it.
Say less. Say less. Deliberate private room. Soundproof door. Soundproof? Ooh, we about to be hollering. Soundproof door slides shut and locks behind you. Motion sensitive light strips are awakened by the black clad construct's footsteps, casting a soft glow that is bright enough to keep drowsiness at bay. Navatia, though, her BA is the same as Movuka. Love her little tone, but I'm not sure who Movuka is. Crazy? It is. It's getting spicy. All she need to do is put a little bit of music to just add into the mood. Scrumptious. Navatia sinks into the booth with languid elegance, absently running her fingers through her long hair before twirling a pale strand around her fingertips. Wait, do they have cameras in the room? Are they gonna try to look at the cameras? She's gonna be like, "Yep, let me bend it over right quick."
Impressive, Naratia. Those tails stopped watching the moment you 2 went inside.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
I'll keep an eye on the outside, so call me if you need anything. Actually, better not. I get the feeling you're about to do something a mechanical Raven shouldn't witness, so I'll just...
Oh! The Raven's owner cuts the comms before he can finish, her fingertips drumming lightly on the cushion beside her. Oh, I'm sorry. I love both the bird and Navatia. It's just getting too good.
Sit and relax. I installed the signal jammers here myself.
Right, OMG.
Now we can truly have some alone time. How are you finding the work of a security director, Gray Raven Commandant?
Are we in? It's getting quite surprising.
Your adaptability has surely been forged in fire. The Karthiki incident. Now this.
Same goes for you. It was a very effective counter-surveillance technique.
When dealing with those with ill intentions, it's far easier to show them what they want to see than to work against their expectations.
Fair enough. I mean, instead of you running away, just kind of make them run away instead. It'll work.
For instance, investigation hits dead end. Nervatia seeks comfort from partner.
Ooh.
They'll convince themselves of that narrative without us having to lift a finger. But the more comfortably one lives in their self-deception, the more furious they become when that illusion shatters. I prefer to view that fury as a testament to my capabilities.
Uh-huh. Settling for fury seems insufficient. We deserve something better. At Navatia's slightly surprised gaze, you open the menu and read from start to finish, carefully selecting items. Okay. Guess we're about to be a big bag. Making a show of enjoying the food is also part of the plan.
The more time I spend with you, the more I find your perspective fascinating.
She's giving mommy energy. Soon, a small service robot knocks at the door of your private room. Trays holds an assortment of savory and sweet pastries, cheese, and fruit, all prepared in perfect bite-sized portions. The delicacies gradually melt away your fatigue and dissipate your stress. Navatia seems to genuinely enjoy watching you eat, waiting until you set down your utensils before addressing the actual business. Oh, that's right, she can't eat like normal food because she's technically a robot.
Don't stop surprising me, little Raven. Now, let's lay out all the information we collected and take turns asking each other questions.
Alright.
Perhaps we can reconstruct the events and organize our thoughts together. Witnesses, evidence, involved parties. For this puzzle, I'll make the first move.
Say less. The black light construct projects recordings of today's interviews from her terminal before rising to her feet and pacing to the opposite side of the room. No, come closer! She plays each recording in sequence, filling the room with statements ranging from blunt to tactful.
As you can see, they're asking for the test results for this collaboration urgently. I'm a busy man. I simply can't spare the time.
You must remember how we all secretly envied the amount of resources Professor Walden invested in Lenore at the time, Nervatia. Of course, the investment came with immense pressure.
Oh, they are not trying to snitch on
To
him.
be honest, it's been so long. And since the professor specifically assigned her to the project, I wasn't in any position to access or question the details as an uninvolved party.
As for personal matters,
Yes.
I don't want to talk about Lenore with anyone. Especially not with the Council's security director.
As a task force commandant, you've traveled to many places and interacted with different people in ways that differ from my own. Truth often hides behind difficult dilemmas. In your opinion, why have our witnesses chosen to remain silent?
They got a bounty on their head? Oh, crap. Analyze the personal matters, that's everything. Oh, busy man. With hand, there's a conflict of interest.
He's in charge of a collaboration that Professor Walden negotiated. If something happens to Walden, there are two possible outcomes for him.
He's fired.
The bad outcome, the collaboration is terminated, and all his efforts are wasted. The good outcome, he proves his innocence and takes over Walden's position. Several others are in similar situations.
For those who remain silent out of self-interest, we need to appeal to something beyond personal gain. Let's see here. Uninvolved parties. With Ariel, there is insufficient information.
Indeed. Her reaction proves that we don't currently have enough evidence to give neutral parties the confidence to be forthright.
Put it another way, we can win over these witnesses to gather more evidence. In personal matters with White, there is emotional baggage.
He believes my investigation led to Lenore taking her own life.
Which isn't.
If I approach him alone, he probably won't say a single word to me.
The sentiments may be hiding a clue. Perhaps I should approach him again. That's everything we can find now.
Information, sentiments. What would make someone set aside their immediate concerns and find enough courage to confront their painful memories?
Conscious and responsibility, sense of security, empathy. See here, what makes someone set aside their immediate concerns to find enough courage to confront their painful security?
What enlightening answers. I'll give them serious thought.
Honestly, I don't even know.
Your turn to ask questions.
Oh boy. The female contract tilts her head slightly, staring at you with intense focus like a bird that's spotted something shiny. In a way, she bears a striking resemblance to the mechanical raven that's always by her side. With that flash of insight, you recognize the most crucial clue. The key evidence in our possession now is Morrigan, who played out the whistleblowing report. The deceased was able to hide it within his code and entrust her final wishes to you. Tell me about the story of Morrigan, Lenore, and you. Memories brew in her crystal red eyes as Novatia slowly lowers her lashes and gently raises them again. With an almost imperceptible sigh, she smiles faintly, impossible to tell whether it's tenderness or melancholy.
That chapter of my life. I've never had the right opportunity to share it with you until now. A naive, solitary bird who believed her voice, tempered by suffering, was enough to speak for those who were wronged. Her wings were burned away by righteous fury.
Go to bed. It was fun watching tonight.
Bye
bye. Thank you for joining. Have a good night and rest well. Thank you for the likes. Rest easy, my friend.
That day, I walked into the Science Council clutching my damaged virtual pet console. It wasn't Asimov who guided me to the laboratory. It was Lenore. She was the one who first taught me the technology to remake Morrigan.
She's a mechanic. Okay. Nice, nice. Chapter 3.
I'll stay
okay.
in the past. You all must continue moving forward.
Okay, now I'm just confused. We got a flashback.
Why? Why would you go to a place like that?
Ooh.
I've been wrong about you from the very beginning. You'll never be Carthaginian.
Oh, okay. My bad.
From this day forward, temper your ambition and brilliance. Practice restraint and patience. Gather your strength and wait for the day when you can unsheath your blade.
Okay, get it. Get it, Asimov. I'm so confused with what's going on, but okay. Oh no. Let's cradle her. Let's give her a little spoon.
Wake up,
a little
Nirvatia.
spoon. Oh.
You're going to hurt yourself. Calm down and breathe with me.
A 1, a 2, a 3, a 3, a 4, a 5. Maybe? Nope. Okay. Struggling to lift her heavy, damp eyelids, she slowly focuses on the small, thin woman in the lab coat standing before her. Lenore doesn't touch her. The woman who had guided Novatia to the laboratory remembers her wariness of others with the same precision one would memorize test data. Seeing her gradually slow her breath, Lenore gives a small nod.
I'm all right. Thank you.
It's nothing.
Only then does Lenore gaze sweep across the numerous holographic displays on the table and settle on the central mound, where a raven-shaped cub sits with half his components exposed, clearly abandoned mid-assembly when his owner became too exhausted to continue.
What's the problem?
Still diagnosing. I just finished testing the hardware and it's fine, so it may be a software compatibility issue. The program has only been run with artificial data in test environments until now. I'm working on it.
All right. I can help take a look after my current data set finishes processing tomorrow. It's 3 in the morning. If you're determined to stay and monitor this, at least get some sleep first. I have a folding bed.
I don't know, are they trying to tell me that I should take some sleep as well? Is that it? The older woman flexes her wrists, her expression softening slightly as she gives a self-deprecating smile.
After all, you're still flesh and blood. Better use them wisely.
Oh, okay. Perhaps the late hour has wakened Novatia's self-restraint, a question she would never dare ask in the light of day now slips from her lips.
Why are you teaching me so much?
Because she loves you.
I'm not your mentee. I'm an outsider with a disciplinary record.
We do not care.
I have nothing to offer you in return.
A smile. Leonore presses her brow, the dark circles under her eyes no less pronounced than Novatia's, as she carefully weighs her words.
In this place, sharing too much when you know too little isn't wise. I sound like I'm 20 years older saying that. Anyway, be careful. Questions like why can be as dangerous as saying, I can't. As for teaching you, I was the only one in this lab during the early hours before you came. Consider it my thanks for your unintentional company.
Having said this, she lets out a long sigh.
Give me a second.
That's his moment. She retrieves the patterned tin box from her desk, opens it, and holds it out to Novatia. A sweet aroma wafts from the tin inside of round almond cookies.
When you're struggling to keep going, have a cookie to console yourself. That life isn't quite as brittle.
It's kind of giving Luke, when he gives out candies, he's just like, here, have something sweet to take the edge off. I see twinsies. This must be his other half.
Life isn't quite as brittle. I can't believe those words came from her.
I want to give her a hug.
In those rare moments, I feel as though that lab coat imprisoned a witty poet.
Honestly speaking, I was kind of expecting, because she really sold the view of having a fun time, and now it's just kind of weird. We're just sitting here like reminiscing and thinking about depressing things. It's just like, you know, this isn't what I was expecting. How long did you work with Lenore?
Only briefly, though I frequently saw her name in Morgan's maintenance logs. Neither Walden nor any other lab director would keep a rebellious outsider around for long. Asimov's legal guarantee was merely a foot in the door, not a badge of acceptance, much less a shield against scrutiny. My position here was something I had to carve out myself.
Oh, Revia is Katina Shucks. I have no clue how to pronounce that last name. It's birthday Navatia was voiced by Scarlett Denver. It was Bianca. She was also voiced Belly from Region Esmo. But okay, it makes more sense why I'm not too familiar with her. But she sounds oddly interesting. There's a part of me that wants to check out Genshin just because so many people play it. I don't know, but I play so many gacha games already, so I was like, should I? We'll see. But she definitely sounds like a cool character. If I do decide to play, I don't know if she's playable, but if she is, I'll definitely try to snatch her up and have her join my team. Ooh, more flashbacks.
Lab, the radiation chemistry lab, the nanotechnology center. I moved from one place to another, rapidly absorbing everything I was permitted to access. From research methodologies to laboratory protocols. They called me the ghost of the Science Council behind my back.
Is that a good thing?
Eventually, this ghost knocked on Asimov's door with a presentation that demonstrated every possible way to circumvent the Council's security protocols.
Something outside sees more clearly. Must have left quite an impression on him.
You can imagine his expression. That conversation earned me a position in the security department.
Play Genshin, get Mavika. He still met us since end of 2024. Ooh, he is playable. Okay, I shall keep that on my bucket list to do. The summoned Morgan reverts to his council form, resting dormant on Navatia's lap. The black-clad construct traces her finger along its outline. Her voice as soft as shadows at night. I find it funny the bird was also expecting us to kind of get freaky, and then nothing happened.
Among those I investigated, Lenore was far from the worst offender, or the most severely punished. But every heart is tethered to a new day by an invisible thread. And hers snapped in that moment. Visible only in hindsight. That's the second half of Morrigan's tale. The Raven flies onward, leaving the past behind.
Gray Revens, that you're willing to my voice turned crunchy for a second, that you're willing to share your story and that you've made it through.
You know, both your gaze and your words are equally disarming.
Oh, you feel a sudden coolness against your cheek. Navatia has pressed the flat side of her gauntlet to your face. Okay, are we gonna get surprised now? The great support buff? You want to make her DPS, make her at the same region as her. Nolan is the perfect support for her. Well, it sounds like the only thing that I'll really have to do is just hope to get the summon. Okay. Nice. Write that down. Of course, I don't have a pen nearby, though.
Anyway, our review session isn't over yet. Any thoughts after hearing the story?
Lenore used to be involved in Morgan's maintenance, so the whistleblower report could be planted back then. The fact that you didn't find it means she perfectly exploited your blind spot.
That sounds like Lenore, with her forward planning and photographic memory.
A meticulous thinker, deliberately leading us to the truth even in death. She must have left more clues. Perhaps the other clues were also hidden in a blind spot like the report. For some reason. The construct in the black feathered skirt crosses her arms, presses a finger to her lips, and nods thoughtfully.
Manually checking all of Morrigan's underlying code would take too long, I'm afraid. Finding the right entry point would be much faster. Let's think about what's inconsistent in our existing clues. That report. The only ambiguous line in the report was the final one. When the rains of this world pour down upon you, don't sing your lament alone, Blackbird.
A glimmer flashes in her crimson eyes as Navatia seems to realize something, turning to look at you pensively. I'm confused. Please tell me.
Little Raven, look at me. Let's try reciting this line together.
Okay. Recite the line together with Navatia. The moment your voices fade, light strips on the previously dormant console eliminate one by one. Humming as he floats upward, Navatia gently places a palm over your hand.
Hidden document 1846. Delayed activation. Priority highest. Voice recognition password. Speak her name.
No prompt is needed this time. You simply gaze into Navatia's crystalline, crimson eyes, and the syllables fall from your lips as naturally as breathing. Navatia.
Document unlocked.
The female construct's fingers suddenly tighten around yours, as if a mechanical lock has been activated by the right key and gears are clicking perfectly into place. Yours are the gazes of truth hunters. Your touch a declaration of victory. Her smile is sharp and spirited, burning with admiration. Are you playing the story to get free characters? Yes, when I loaded in, they were just kind of like, hey, do this story right quick to get the free character. And I was just like, well, I mean, why not? We can say no to a free character.
Bullseye.
Well done.
So, this was a puzzle designed for two people. Come, Commandant. Let's claim our hard-earned prize together.
Both of you hold your breath in anticipation as Navatia opens the document. It is a list of names. Beneath the rather short list is a single line of small text.
I gift you here my tears-forged arrows, awaiting the verdict of your heart. Some people on this list we've already visited. Others we haven't.
Her dark gold-plated fingers tap lightly across the luminous screen, tracing a few marks.
Dr. White is the first name here. He was definitely holding something back.
Another poem, another key.
Whatever these arrows may be, Lenore must have given them to the people on this list before her death. They're still keeping her secret. You're right. This poem is likely the key to unlocking the secret. Time to make our next move.
The female construct is clearly in high spirits after making progress with the puzzle. Her fingers flying across the terminal, she tilts the screen towards you, glow perfectly illuminating the corners of her smiling eyes.
Let's start on the highest difficulty. I have a new idea on how to persuade Dr. White. Last time, I contacted the witnesses in my name. How about we use yours this time? You don't mind if I borrow the Gray Raven Commandant's prestige, do you?
Well,
I've already written the letters. You can just polish the wording to match your tone.
Is it okay if I work on your terminal?
Are you worried about the non-disclosure part of being the security director?
Should I be concerned?
Dear. If you happen to see anything, you'll either have to spend all night signing stacks of confidentiality agreements, or be reluctantly redesignated to the Science Council as my chief secretary.
Not the secretary. You'll have to sign them with me. The blue-haired woman's shoulders shake as she leans against you, unable to contain her laughter.
Won't you at least consider my second proposal, Little Raven? My invitation is quite sincere.
Task Force still suits me best.
I'll just have to be a little more patient then.
I know we made her proud.
And wait until the day you change your mind. Relax. This isn't my work terminal, it's my personal one. And you're welcome to look at anything inside.
Cough, cough. Navatia lifts her head from your shoulder and gives you a mischievous wink.
I've always given you my personal contact details. Consider it just another gem in our shared treasure chest of secrets.
Enlightening her interest by a set piece designed there, attached to the back of her head. That's a good question. I guess it's just like another. Maybe it's like headphones. It's like partially just up there, but then it's just kind of like wings? Question mark? You send a letter with the verse attached to Dr. White under your own name. Mere minutes later, notification chimes with a response, and the female construct raises an eyebrow with composed anticipation.
The meeting is scheduled for tomorrow morning. It seems he's just as eager as we are.
Yeah, maybe it's like headphones. It's like connected somewhere back here, and then it goes up. Question mark? I don't know.
Keep up the pace, little Raven. I have a feeling that this chess game in the shadows is coming to an end. What follows will be a much more thrilling clash of wits.
The music is getting serious. Should we be scared? The streets have yet to fully awaken when the first light of dawn breaks through. There is still an hour until your second meeting with Dr. White. You check your terminal to confirm the meeting location Navatia arranged, completely unaware of the blue-purple hem of a dress slightly approaching from behind. Suddenly, a cool sensation brushes against your neck. And my stars. Turning around, you find a woman with dark blue hair standing in the gentle sunlight. The corner of her lips curled into a smile, as if it wasn't her who just greeted you with her gold gauntlet.
Did you sleep well, little Raven?
I don't know if I slept well. I've been just thinking about you. Really, but it won't. I mean, yeah, let's go with not
is
bad.
The most essential method of self-care. And the task force must have its own insights on getting adequate rest amid a busy schedule. When we have time later, I'd like to learn more from you.
Honestly speaking, she just got me stumbling and things.
I didn't ask to meet you at this bakery just to chat outside the entrance. Let's go in.
Oh, is she gonna? Oh no. Oh, okay. The internet disconnected for a second. Let's not have that. The small shop has limited space with 3 display cabinets dominating the interior. Atop them sits a row of painted tin containers, distinctive design strikingly similar to the cookie tins Navatia described yesterday.
Proper provisions produce more dedicated work. Wouldn't you agree?
Absolutely. You pick up a tray and follow behind Navatia, letting her choose the items to put on it. Then the two of you take seats facing each other at a small wooden table by the window. In her black feather dress, Navatia rests her elbows on a small table. That is not very elegant of thee. Gently placing her chin atop her crossed fingers, a glimmer of anticipation flickers in her eyes as she watches you fork a square piece of apple pie and bring it to your mouth.
The pie crust is dense, yet tender. And the filling contains no cinnamon. From appearance to taste, this apple pie is like no other made on Babylonia.
Okay, this might just be me, but I feel like you can't have an apple pie without like either cinnamon or allspice. It's just not an apple pie. It's truly special.
It's a Carthaginian apple pie recipe. The shop owner was neither born on Babylonia, nor has he ever visited Carthage, his mother's homeland. He's a man of few words, who knows nothing about me. Yet he understood the tears that fell when I took my first bite. Constructs don't need food to survive. Yet flavors anchor my memories, connecting moments and people across time.
Okay. She reaches out, her ink-dark fingertips pressing against your lower lip, tracing its contour before gently removing a small crumb of pastry. I'm telling you, she's doing this on purpose.
No. You too have become part of this flavor's memory.
The pleasure
There's
is mine.
So much more I wish to share with you. Look forward to it.
Navatia responds with a smile, gesturing towards a row of jars on the counter.
For now, I noticed it too. I only realized yesterday that the almond cookies Lenore always kept on her desk are made by this very bakery. Fate always offers more than just a few coincidences. Why don't we buy a jar for Dr. White as well? After all, familiar things can sometimes unlock a heart more easily than new information.
Makes sense. And if it doesn't work, we'll just eat it ourselves. It's still early, giving you plenty of time to finish breakfast at your leisure. Navatia and you rise from your seats and approach the counter, where you ring the bell, where you ring the brass bell. Couldn't read for a second. Hello? A tall man with flour still sprinkled on his face lifts the curtain and emerges from the bakery's kitchen in the back.
Excuse me. We'd like the apple pie, croissant, and cannoli we just had, plus a jar of the almond cookies to go.
The English is not Englishing.
And a jar of assorted cookies as well, to be delivered to my residence.
Shop owner nods, retrieves an empty jar, and hands each of you your receipt. The female construct taps the receipt twice and opens the cookie cabinet.
You can select the assorted cookies yourself. As for my tea time treat, I'll leave the flavors to your discretion.
Leave it to me. Blueberry, chocolate, lemon, butter. With each careful selection, you gradually fill the jar with cookies of vibrant flavors. The construct with wing-like skirt leans against the wall, watching you intensely. Glimpsing her from the corner of your eye, you see her expression melting into a tenderness and contentment you have never seen before in the golden sunlight.
Preparations complete. Time to meet Dr. Complicated, our emotionally conflicted witness.
Okay, you have to do like that, but okay. With tranquil surroundings and no onlookers in sight, Navatia steps forward, links her arms with yours, and takes the lead in pushing open the bakery door. The wind chime tinkles gently. You catch a glimpse of the blush spreading across her cheeks. Without a word, you quietly tighten your linked arms. I'm telling you, it's getting lovey-dovey. Getting hot in here. Well, good evening. He's not going to be very happy seeing her. The moment the host opens the door, Navatia and you exchange a silent glance. With dark circles under his eyes, the man before you clearly hasn't slept all night. He breathes slowly but heavily, squinting and scanning left and right behind you before speaking in a hushed voice.
No one followed you here, right?
Not this time. Rest assured, my cub is controlling the surveillance footage of this entire block.
We meet again, Doctor. Perhaps we can have a more illuminating conversation this time.
Yeah. Come in.
He's quick with it. He was like, hey. Yeah, whatever. The apartment... Wait, come. Anyway, the apartment is dim, with curtains drawn tight against any outside light. White slumps onto the living room sofa, bracing his arms on his thighs. His head hanging low, he gestures limply toward the couch across from him. Gently place the cookie tin you have been carrying onto the coffee table. The soft clink of metal against glass pulls the man's attention back to the present. White's gaze fixes on the floor pattern on the tin. His breath halts briefly and his hands slowly clench together in a rigid grip.
It's from that shop. Lenore.
Oh.
She used to buy these all the time.
Okay, I guess he's gonna cry now. Navatia doesn't respond. She simply projects the hidden document calmly. White's own name reflects in his bloodshot eyes.
I gift you my tear-forged arrows, awaiting the verdict of your heart. Even her code is written with such poetic flair.
Or perhaps she was seeking poetic justice. A dramatic tale where good is rewarded and evil punished. Fruitless in life, yet relentless in death. Lenore placed you first on her scales of justice. Perhaps in her final moments, you were still the first person on her mind.
White presses his forehead against his clasped hands as if this is the only way to support the weight of his head. After a long silence, he looks up, his eyes awash with both pain and fear.
What if placing weights on the scales still isn't enough?
What are we talking about?
Dead. Nothing we do will bring her back, but what happens to her reputation if we lose this case? Her name will be erased from all research papers. She'll be branded a madwoman, a traitor. As for me, Professor Walton will destroy my career.
We called it.
What about my lifelong dreams? What happens to my parents, who've always been so proud of me? Is every choice I make destined to be wrong?
Silence hangs like a heavy curtain, enveloping the room. Navatia's fingers tighten almost imperceptibly atop her knee. Her words carry weight because they're true, and she herself has never backed down under pressure. The weight of truth cannot be diminished, but it can be shared.
These marks won't become vulnerabilities as long as you grip something tightly. Whether it's a terminal, a weapon, or someone's hand.
My hand. Take Navatia's hand in yours. Place your hand on Navatia's tense shoulder to give a gentle sweep. Take a hand. Glory is blinding and miasmas can be suffocating. Staying true to one's heart means going through the narrow door off the beaten path, long before your path converged at the Research Institute. Navatia and you had already understood the truth. You both wandered and struggled on your own separate battlefields, paid your prices, and journeyed tirelessly through starlit nights until you finally stand side by side. This is a precious bond that only you truly understand. Love the Alpha's theme song. Wait, is this supposed to be Alpha's theme song? If it is, this is definitely a very soothing one. Therefore, whether beneath a burning golden tree, amid raining fire, or in a cramped meeting room before just a handful of people, she and you would always make the same choice. The construct in the black feather dress looked deep into your eyes. The two idealists hold each other tight.
Dr. White, this is a promise between you and Lenore. Anything an outsider says might feel cruel and presumptuous. In this world, there is only one heart with the right to answer you. And that's your own. The soul-searching pain never eases, even when days, weeks, or decades have passed. The fact you're willing to sit with us, look at this list, and discuss right from wrong suggests your heart has already given you its answer.
Under Vatia's watchful gaze, you pick up the cookie jar from the table, open it, and offer it to White. The sweet fragrance of bygone days drifts through the air. The haggard man lowers his gaze toward the cookie in the jar. With trembling shoulders, he reaches out, takes the cookie, and places it in his mouth, fully chewing as he closes his eyes. Please let us have chose the right flavor. The name is to our destiny. It doesn't have the upbeat of usual PGR battle theme song. It doesn't. It definitely has like that orchestrational type of feel. It's like on a rainy day, and then the flowers are just wilting type of aesthetic. Or you're in a ballroom and it's just everything's just gloomy. It's giving somewhere between those lines. Tears slide down his exhausted face.
They still taste good.
I hope they do. He roughly wipes his reddened eyes with the back of his hand as if steeling himself. His voice rises from deep within, carrying a clarity born of burnt bridges.
I'm sorry for driving you away last time. I was just taking out my anger on you, seeing you two. I can't help but think, if only I'd stood by Lenore more firmly, more courageously back then. Like how this commandant stands by you.
Let me stop.
Would she have felt so alone that she chose to take her own life?
Ain't no response for that. He takes a deep breath and shakes his head.
It's all too late now. I can never catch up to her anymore. But if I don't even try, I'll never be able to forgive myself when she gave me that string of characters.
Uh-huh.
I never imagined it would be her final request.
Did you ever look into it? Pulls out a necklace from beneath his collar, opens the pendant, and removes a tiny chip from inside, handing it to you. You insert the chip into the terminal, letting it load and be analyzed. Navatia's crystalline red eyes remain fixed on the string of characters that appears.
The format, index count, naming convention. This is a test sample ID. Lenore's whistleblower report only informed us of the batch numbers. With this specific ID, we can precisely locate and retrieve the individual sample with the evidence.
Yippee! There's more than one name on this list.
Which means more than one ID. Is our reasoning correct, Dr. White?
That's right. I have a private comms channel with others, which we set up right after what happened to Lenore. Let me convince them to help. We've all been silent for too long.
The security director of the Science Council gives him a solemn nod.
Thank you for fighting with us. We'll take care of retrieving the evidence from here.
We won't let you down. Navatia opens the test sample tracking system and rapidly inputs the ID. Both she and Dr. White find systems holding their breaths as they wait. The search result appears, and Navatia crosses her arms as she studies the map.
I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that the testing ground where the samples are stored isn't just sealed off due to previous attacks. There are also alerts for berserk mechanoids.
Okay, her red eyes narrow as coldness seeps through every word she speaks.
The alert was suppressed by some subordinate department, so the Science Council never received it.
Budden's reach extends far.
Looks like I have something for the Control Court's quarterly report. The good news is that even Walden wouldn't dare meddle directly at the site, given how dangerous it is. If this case were handled by one of their usual chess partners, it would be all too easy for it to get lost in excuses like cost and interdepartmental arrangements, vanishing within the bureaucratic pipeline.
I had a feeling they were just trying to sweep it under a rug. We're not here to play chess. We're here to flip the chessboard.
Well said, little Raven. Let's show them who we really are.
Yay! The construct in the black-feathered skirt rises, her smile growing sharper as she changes the subject.
But before we venture into danger, follow me. The security director needs to give her partner a comprehensive security upgrade.
Wink wink. Hey, Les. Oh, we got 2 more. Let's see. The pursuit of truth is like walking a long road through the rainy night. Even those who walk together can drift apart. May those who come after us be lucky enough to walk side by side. I'm surprised there's no battle or anything. The black-clad construct leans casually against the interior side door, tilting her head with an enigmatic smile.
Why the hesitation? Come on in.
Okay. Sign of the door reads Director's Lounge.
That's right.
Are you the security upgrade you mentioned happens here? Is she the director?
Exactly.
That doesn't say exactly, but okay.
That potted plant in the corner is quite lovely, I agree. But time is short.
Potted plant.
You can stare at it more closely next time, little Raven.
Follow Navatia into the lounge. Small room before you lacks any personal character, differing from a standard task force lounge only by the addition of a full-length mirror. Okay. Your host moves with light, nimble steps at your side, guiding you to stand before it.
Initiating identity registration. Authorization level equivalent to mine.
Okay. A soft blue glow lights up from the mirror's frame, scanning you from head to toe before the mirror silently slides to one side. Is this a hidden room? As you step inside, lights gradually illuminate to reveal a secret chamber. 3 massive glass display cabinets line the walls, surrounding a circular platform in the center. From firearms to daggers, from walking canes to accessories, they are all uniformly coated in matte black with bright purple raven emblems etched into their surfaces. The equipment surrounds you both like a circling murder of ravens, poised and ready for action.
Welcome to my wardrobe. The equipment here is far more interesting than anything the Science Council issues.
I see.
Each piece is personally designed and tested by me. Precise, efficient, and perfectly aligned with my movement. Their only flaw is that they can't be mass-produced.
Which is probably perfectly fine.
I never intended to share them with anyone.
Am I the exception?
The exceptions I make for you go far beyond what you see here.
Why, thank you. Someone said her theme song is the reverse arrangements from Hikari. This is theme which both translated to light. Ooh. I feel like they're throwing like hints and things in between the lines and the names, the titles. It's interesting.
Take 2 steps forward. Yes, stand in the center of the circle. Let me give you a proper inspection.
Her piercing gaze examines your figure inch by inch, as if you were the centerpiece of her private collection in this secret chamber.
Gray Raven has kept you well protected, but we are about to infiltrate the Science Council's testing ground. No one knows how to counter their defenses better than I do.
Lost in thought, she pauses before a row of tactical harnesses, selects one and walks towards you.
An anti-reconnaissance harness with several times more interference chips than the standard issue. specifically designed to counter the bionic sensory systems of specialized cubs. Raise your arms.
Okay. She leans in close, so close that you can bury your nose in her hair. You lower your head. She unfolds the harness across your chest, her fingers slipping beneath your cape to secure each clasp along your shoulders and back. I just realized that means that we're taller than her. By right. So all we need to do is kind of like lean down and just... Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Wow. I don't know why I thought that she was kind of like taller than us. Maintaining this embrace-like position, she tugs at the adjustment straps behind your back.
How's the fit?
It's fitting. Perfect. Your dark gold gauntlets slide away from your ribs as she gently takes your forearm and turns it over. Her thumb slips between your technical gloves and sleeves, pushing the cuff back slightly.
I'm placing a hyperdecoder here that links directly to my terminal. It's essentially giving you an encryption key that lets you instantly decrypt any file I can access.
Alright, the weightless, slim device disappears inside your sleeve, barely noticeable while she continues to hold your wrist.
Your pulse has quickened.
Anybody's pulse will quicken like this.
I'm just making sure everything's secure. Why so nervous?
Turn your hands and grasp the wrist. Partners should inspect each other's gear, shouldn't they?
That's fair. Thank you, then.
That's not... That would be great, is what she actually says. She gives you a playful glance before turning away, casually sweeping her wave-like hair to one side and revealing the curve of her neck and back.
See those dark gold components on my lower back? They're precision engineered for frame balance calibration. Each armor plate needs to be properly secured. I can't see them myself. Would you press them firmly to make sure they're secure?
Absolutely. The moment your fingertips touch the warm blades, you hear Novechi let out a soft chuckle.
You can press harder. It's fine.
Apply more pressure. How do you usually check them?
Morgan hold up another mirror.
Oh, okay. The tall woman leans back gently, her wing-shaped infrared device brushing against your neck.
But he's out investigating right now, isn't he?
No sooner has she spoken than the comms on her wrist begin to blink somewhat hesitantly.
This feels like a really, really bad time to call in. I didn't hear anything.
You gave yourself away. Where again? Stop. This is a very interesting moment happening right now.
Getting to the point. I found all 4 sample IDs containing the evidence. White's group can be actually quite competent when they're not busy whining.
Oh, okay.
Confirmed the map and locked in the coordinates, so let's get to work. Time to dig up some evidence and find some thrills while we're at it. I'll head straight to the entrance and wait for you two. Hurry up!
Yeah, enough bustling and hustling around. The mechanical raven hastily terminates the call. The owner closes her eyes and shakes her head helplessly. She fully resumes the commanding presence of the security director when she looks up again.
Preparing to move out.
Wait, what? Was that the response to the bird, or like why does she sound like she's kind of like underwater? It's getting very heavily nowadays. To be surprised at the entrance attack of the robots in energy. Right, exactly. I'm just gonna be sprinting towards the hills, not gonna lie.
The mechanoids that have gone berserk are still here. So stay where we can see you, little Raven.
Oh, don't let I'm sorry. Oh, okay.
3 of the 4 mechanoid samples containing evidence are located behind this door.
Am I
I'll
supposed
unlock
to?
the door.
Okay.
You go with Morgan to retrieve the remaining one.
Is there a way I can change the view?
Follow me.
Oh,
this way.
Sorry. Oh, okay. I don't know. The view of this is very weird. Investigate. Unauthorized data has been recovered. Great. Is this another recording?
Hello, Morgan. I'm Nervatia. Considering how long we've been together, I'm practically your old friend. Now, please open your eyes and take a look at both this world and me.
Whoa. This recorded my activation date.
Oh.
How gentle she was with me back then. Nowadays?
Did you forget I can hear you?
And oh?
The door's open. Grab the evidence and come over.
Okay. Follow the bird. Yeah, the way they have the camera is very... I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Unauthorized data has been recovered. Navatia has reviewed the previous experiment record. This child's ability to learn is truly remarkable. I had no explanation for the data entry, she pointed out, because it was fabricated. The project bidding timeline has kept us from pursuing perfect records. He said, I did it. But does it matter who's responsible? When am I even?
Lenore still granted me access to read the experimental records after that.
She didn't want to deceive you either.
Perhaps. The human heart is such a complex thing. The encryption on this mechanoid core. Quite fascinating. Mind helping me decode part of this, little Raven? It's the perfect opportunity to test your equipment after that security upgrade.
Very well. Left control key. Oh, so is this supposed to be like... No. No. Nope. Nope. What? Oh. Crap. Okay. Unauthorized data has been recovered. I'll be hitting like random buttons.
Lenore, is there something else you wish to tell me?
Nothing more, Director. I have no objections to your accusations.
It's shorter than the construct.
I suppose there couldn't be a worse, yet more fitting promotion gift than this.
That was the last time I spoke with her face to face.
What she concealed back then still awaits us ahead.
Yeah. We'll bring everything to light.
Indubitably.
There's still some evidence to recover over there. Stay alert. Something's wrong with the signals.
Okay. What could go wrong?
Watch out!
Never mind.
Leave the fighting to the professionals.
Oh, we get to play as her!
No. Shall we try again? A perfect finale.
Ooh. She packs a punch.
Here's your sentence. The fallen shall rise no more.
She's giving like
Worship me.
What is she giving? The maid. She kind of reminds me of the maid.
Can't leave now.
She really is. Hold on.
Perfect finale. Here's your sentence. The fallen shall rise no more. Perfect finale.
She got combos on her too.
Worship me.
Sure.
A perfect I proclaim your total annihilation.
I don't really need to even dodge because her attacks is just non-stop.
A perfect finale. Here's your sentence. The fallen.
Them combos go crazy.
No more. That's it. Let's go retrieve the final weight on the scales of justice.
Very well. Unauthorized data has been recovered.
There's also a hidden video. The title is To Nervatia, Before the Final Farewell.
Okay. Okay. What's going on?
Not the kind of message that's easy to watch.
Oh, I'll be here to comfort you, my dear.
Little Raven, would you watch it with me?
Absolutely. Of course. I'm a witness too, after all.
Thank you. With you by my side, I can face anything.
Yeah. Under the cold dim light of the testing ground, Navatia gently touches your cheek, her eyes crinkling slightly.
I'm fine. Just a little tired. I'm leaning on you for a quick recharge.
Okay. To secure the key evidence, there's still time before we confront Walden. You need to rest a bit longer. We can check this message after we leave. The female construct scans the room, her lips pressed together. Decommissioned mechanoids still spark occasionally while dust is collected on the workbench where she once worked. Silence envelops everything, broken only by the hum of her frame's operation and the soft rhythm of your breathing.
Let's watch it here. Her final words deserve to be spoken in the place where she poured her heart and soul.
She opens the terminal and presses play. A holographic image materializes, showing a petite researcher gazing from across the river Styx years after her death.
The timestamp doesn't matter anymore. If this message is unlocked, it means my legacy has reached the right hands, regardless of when. Well done, Nirvatia. You too, Nirvatia's companion.
Cough, cough. Thanks. You see the same astonishment on Nirvatia's face as yours. The woman in the recording finished speaking, offering only the slightest hint of a smile.
It's not hard to guess your expressions. After all, I hid the clues in a poem that could only be deciphered by working with someone else. I didn't do this solely for encryption purposes, but also because of a childhood passion I finally remembered. In an ancient culture, the words for poet and maker were one and the same. Forget those stereotypes about scientific researchers.
Nirvatia lets out a soft chuckle beside you, eyes meeting yours with a warm glow of understanding. I could never. I will be on the ground just like, oh, stop, you're making me blush.
She was always...
In the recording, Lenore takes a deep breath, her expression growing complex.
What I'm about to say should have been said to you in person, but I could never bring myself to speak the words. I bear you no resentment, Nirvatia. You were always forthright with me, whether through dissuasion or warning, fulfilling both your professional duty and personal obligation as a fellow researcher. In the end, I only blame myself for going too far down these so-called shortcuts. When time was pressing, I'd skip some tests, since the performance discrepancies wouldn't be noticeable in the field. When funds were tight, I'd divert substandard materials, since no one would investigate if accidents remained contained.
Okay, fair enough.
To keep going, I told so many lies that sometimes I started believing them myself. Then, an outsider, someone who had supposedly made grave mistakes herself, burst into my life and questioned everything down to its core. What mistake did you really make? You simply asked why. Since when did that become a crime?
She shakes her head.
Sometimes, watching you, I'd feel a twisted kind of envy. I was jealous that you could pursue something with such burning conviction, as if you had nothing to lose and all bridges behind you already burned. But now that I've reached this point myself, what I feel isn't relief, but regret.
I feel like there is gonna always be that one moment in your life that you feel like this.
Unrealized ideas, words left unsaid, hands I never dared to extend. Is this the burden you've been carrying all along, Nirvatia?
Nirvatia stares at the projection in stunned silence. The hologram is just a monologue. It can never hear or answer.
The pursuit of truth. It's like walking a long road through a rainy night. Even fellow travelers may not have the fortune to walk side by side. Either way, I must set forth on this path. But you, little birdie who guided me back, you and the companion you've chosen deserve all that fortune, if it still holds any meaning for you. Please accept this complete poem as my parting wish.
The projection wavers and begins to fade. In the silence, you feel a warmth slip between your fingers as Nirvatia reaches out and gently presses her fingertips against yours. Crimson eye glisten in the dim light. Don't cry, my darling.
When the rains of this world pour down upon you, don't sing your lament alone, Blackbird. I gift you here my tears-forged arrows, awaiting the verdict of your heart. When the sea of tears hangs suspended, piercing through the leaden dome above, light and shadow will interweave, as you and I finally walk as companions.
The syllables dissipate into the air as the departed returns to eternal silence. Navatia clutches the darkened terminal, completely motionless. Get closer to Navatia. Let's stay by Navatia's side. We're going closer. We're going closer. Navatia. Look at her, she's crying! At a gentle call, she turns around slowly and almost imperceptibly, taking a single step forward, before quietly lowering and resting her head on your shoulder. Finally embrace. Time seems to lose its kindness, and the world beyond fades from sight and sound. All that remains is the construct in your arms, who for this moment has lowered all her defenses.
Little Raven, being able to hold your hand in front of that research facility, it was the best, most worthwhile thing I'd encountered in my journey.
Oh. Of course. It's like, oh, enjoy the depressing, sad story. Okay, party, rock out, I guess. So it's this comic. We like comics. Professor Walden's office. Time to put boot to ears. Sunlight pours through the floor to ceiling windows into the spacious, immaculate room, making the models, publications, and the academic medals in the display cases gleam brightly. On the wooden desk sits a cup of steaming green tea. The man behind the desk glances briefly at the mechanical raven perched nearby before shifting his attention back to his science council colleague.
It's a new tea variety, cultivated by a friend. Please, help yourself.
The female construct's lips curl into a slight smile, but she doesn't pursue the topic.
The comms jamming system here has been specially enhanced to block cubs. So why so formal?
You requested this private meeting. I'm merely showing my good faith. I'm actually a bit surprised. Given your rather eventful schedule with the Gray Raven Commandant, I expected you'd bring the Commandant along to meet me.
Nah.
Is that genuine concern for a colleague, Professor? Or are you implying that my relationship with the Commandant is inappropriate, and I'm neglecting my duties?
Jeez.
If it's the former, I've duly noted your concern. If it's the latter, I'm more than happy to show you my recent work. I'm certain it will put your suspicions to rest.
She's about to show him. Okay, what's his response? Holographic screens unfold in layers before her. With a flick and sweep of her fingers, Navatia surrounds Walden with projects of code, blueprints, and text logs, all being rapidly scrolled through.
This is hidden data extracted from multiple samples of batch Cub LN-129. This level of downgrading to the Cub's enemy targeting system has been rejected by the Council at least 3 times. Yet you still privately replace them in several sample units, Professor. I suppose the risk of increased combat casualties from faulty systems doesn't matter to you compared to those impressive reaction speeds? And what about this? You forced Lenore to complete her test 3 months earlier than her originally proposed timeline. The data was fabricated convincingly enough and conveniently met that year's grants review deadline. Would you like me to refresh your memory with a few more files, Professor Walden?
Ooh, hold on, let her cook.
You should thank the Morrigan upgrades. Those unwitting engineers inadvertently delayed the activation of the whistleblower report. Otherwise, your cushy lifestyle would have ended years ago.
Walden's face is lit by the chilling light of the projections. His gentle smile fades, but he shows no sign of panic. He leans back slightly into his wing-back chair, his gaze sweeping across the floating cabinets as if there were nothing more than fabricated stories from some pulp fiction.
Impressive. Not just you, but Lenore as well.
Please
that
record
girl
this.
always did excellent work. Seems she didn't appreciate her research as much as she pretended to be.
This is let on, but okay. But I'm hoping that Navatia is like recording all his responses so she can use that in
Such a shame.
court.
If she truly appreciated her work, she wouldn't have taken her own life back then.
Oh? Were you involved in her death?
Don't think so terribly of me. In fact, I offered her other opportunities, inviting her to continue her research elsewhere. Talented researchers are valuable resources, no matter where they are. I know how to appreciate them.
The blue-haired construct reacts as if she's just heard a distasteful joke, expression turning cold.
Appreciation. What a hollow concept. Unless you're ready to start drafting your confession, perhaps you can say something more relevant to your current situation. I'm starting to regret this. Perhaps meeting with you before the control court arrives was nothing but a waste of time.
Or perhaps none of the subsequent interrogations will need to happen at all.
He gets up and leaves. The man rises to his feet, walks to the window, and opens it just a crack. A whisper of wind slips into the room. I thought he was about to jump for a second. I'll be like, hey, wait a minute.
I admire your dedication to pursuing the truth, but in my view, the definition of truth shouldn't be so narrow. The weather is quite pleasant today, with such agreeable wind and temperature, yet it is entirely artificial. A crude imitation of Earth's atmosphere created after we lost our home. Still, its benefits are quite real. My work is the same. Do you think my achievements are built on empty words?
Maybe.
No. They're founded on a series of concrete, effective results delivered to the public. You understand as well as I do how the public views the Science Council. People don't concern themselves with the process when they're enjoying the fruits of our work.
Looks like they wanted to make Nabatea another Ishmael. Not sure if you played some of the story yet. Not familiar with Ishmael, but I'm pretty sure we'll come across him soon enough. I was finishing up the hidden stories and side stories, to be honest, to just 100% everything, so I think chapter 16 for the main story we're on at the moment. Chapter 16, 15 or 16, I think. Sounds suspicious. I'm pretty sure we'll run into him sooner or later. I will keep it in mind. The man gestures dismissively toward the holographic screen.
Sure. Submit the evidence and suspend me. Before the investigation is over, the delayed and pending projects will make them question whether you've been too cautious. And soon, you'll be the one drafting confessions and facing interrogations. Once this farce is over, we'll go back to being colleagues. Rather than wasting our time and reputations at the control court, why don't we explore a new way to collaborate? Isn't that why you've shown all your cards?
What did you assume? Exactly what she was waiting for you to say.
Who's that?
It's a ghost. It's me, Mario. Awooga. The moment you disconnect and open the office door, you see Nabatea rising from her seat with perfect composure as Morrigan gracefully glides down to perch on her shoulder.
Right on time, little Raven.
Having to stay silent while sharing my visual feed with the Gray Raven Commandant nearly killed me! I was forced to listen to a load of crap without saying a word. I demand emotional compensation! Compensation, I say!
If ever they make, like, AI modules like in Dramatica Murder or inside of PGR, I want this bird. I want this bird particularly as my little cub / all mate. He is just the most goofiest little thing. I love him. Walden's face transforms into a kaleidoscope of emotions. His gaze darts between you, Nabatea, and Morrigan before finally locking onto you with dawning comprehension.
When did you start listening?
When you started speaking. It doesn't matter. I've heard everything I needed to hear.
Let me guess, Professor.
Right.
You're wondering how someone who once lived under your roof as an outsider could possibly breach your security measures.
This music is bomb.
What could you possibly be after? I'll let the people my little Raven has summoned answer those questions for you.
Ooh. You step aside as Dr. White, accompanied by several researchers and uniform agents from the control court, fall into the office in an orderly manner. Sheesh. Explain yourself. Seeing all these people suddenly appearing, seemingly still in the air from his lungs, Walden staggers back a step, clutching the edge of his desk for support.
Perhaps Director Nabatea couldn't have cracked your security this quickly on her own, but she had our help. Your manipulation won't trouble us anymore, Walden. No matter how much funding you divert or how many research projects you suppress, you can't take away our talent. And you're nowhere near as brilliant as you think you are. You claim people only care about results, not how you achieve them. But I care. Director Nabatea cares. The Gray Raven Commandant cares.
Hey, this is his anger. Yeah. He clutches the necklace at his chest with one hand while pointing skyward with the other.
Lenore cared.
Ahaha. The court. Ooh, the control court officer beside him offers a brief, measured applause before turning to Walden with an instantly chilling gaze.
The evidence we gathered has exceeded all expectations. For the allegations against you, your contemptuous attitude toward oversight bodies, and your attempts at
Is he like
bribery,
this?
the
It
Control
is.
Court has established an investigation team.
Honestly speaking, like, imagine every time you go to court, this is the music that's blasting. Like, honestly speaking, it would be kind of fire, but at the same time, oh boy.
All your duties have been temporarily suspended. Please accompany us immediately to a designated location to cooperate with our investigation.
You ain't taking no for an answer. Turns towards you and Navatia, acknowledging you with a respectful nod.
The operation proceeded so smoothly, thanks to the Gray Raven Commandant's timely coordination and the security director's brilliant strategy. You both worked hard. We'll take it from here.
Alright, you better actually do something now, sir. Okay. The control court personnel surround Walden completely, and the man's previous unshakable composure fully shatters to pieces.
Wait. How dare you? You don't understand.
Are you sure? Because he was looking for explanation.
After all my contributions to the Science Council, what right do you and these ungrateful traitors have to judge me, Nervatia?
As Walden spits his venomous accusations, Navatia coldly turns halfway towards him. She lifts her chin as daylight from the corridor streams across her face. Her crimson eyes burn with startling intensity, as if all her caution and restraint have been incinerated to reveal the unyielding steel beneath.
Your judge is not me, Walden, but truth itself. Truth cannot be twisted by your delusions. I don't need to hear a single word of your deception. The truth is right here, and my only task is to make sure you face it directly.
She turns to face you, her eyes meeting yours with absolute pride and trust.
As for me, I have my own companion to witness my truths.
Yeah. You return her sentiment with a look of equal resolve, and together with Navatia, you step forward into the light without turning back. Cinematic. Ooh, here's a bed. Navatia's private lounge. We're just going to all the private places. I like this. Exhaustion and a sense of accomplishment from closing the case wash over you. Your body craves rest, but your mind remains unusually alert. So you accept Navatia's invitation to celebrate without a second thought. But you have not expected the female conscience to lead you to her private sanctuary instead of the bustling commercial district. Instead of the rumors circulating out there, you find traces of her genuine life in here. Soft seat cushions, neatly arranged throw pillows, and potted plants nestled in the corners. Should make it some tea. The blue-haired construct sits down beside you, carrying a matching pair of differently colored mugs. She hands you the one emblazoned with a gray raven.
Today's special blend contains no alcohol, theobromine, or caffeine. Let's give our nerves a little vacation. To those who can't return to us, and to those who share our destiny. Cheers to a successful collaboration. It's been a pleasure working with you, little Raven.
Absolutely. Pleasure's all mine. Navatia and you exchange soft smiles as your mugs clink with a crisp sound. The beaks printed on both cups touch briefly before parting ways. Navatia leans back with her mug, letting the cushion support her. She turns to look at you, a few strands of hair on her temples, now charmingly disheveled.
My original weekend plan certainly didn't include such twists and turns, but it's fine. The path may have been different, but I still managed to do everything I wanted.
As she speaks, her fingers slightly tap the air as if crossing off an invisible checklist.
A stroll in the rain, evening drinks, a nice breakfast, picking out desserts, coming home to share a brew.
Sounds like an ideal date. It was all part of your plan.
After all, patience is something I have in abundance.
Get the gist of a personality is like... Oh, I love it. I love it.
Finding ways for our busy lives to intersect and truly savoring those moments of connection. It's a long-term project. Fortunately, I find myself quite interested in both the project and my research partner.
Same here.
Actually, there's one more thing. It wasn't on the list, so it's an unexpected surprise.
Oh? What? The construct nestled in the sofa gazes at you with tender eyes. She sets her cup aside and snaps her finger in the air. And Morrigan flies in from another room, bouncing playfully before settling on her knee.
Ooh, Nervatia, you finally decided to go for it? I'm 1000% behind you on this.
Oh? Nervatia's hand freezes mid-stroke along the mechanical raven's crest. After a moment of hesitation, her finger moves to pinch his chattering beak shut. She's like, don't spoil the surprise.
Which part of his programming did I set to be like this? Never mind.
She releases her grip and taps the raven's little head with her fingertip. Morrigan, however, clears his throat and turns towards you.
So, what she's about to show you is really important to her. If she's showing it to you, it means that you're probably the only one who'll ever see it. Got that?
Okay. You make it sound like I'm going to record it and then start sharing it across the entire area. Strangely enough, you can somehow read an expression between concern and embarrassment on the mechanical raven's face. Before you can respond, Morrigan transfers back into a console, falling completely silent. So, what is it that you want to show me?
After the Karthiki incident, I recovered many of my memories. It was like an organized library suddenly became flooded with unmarked books from different time periods. I've been sorting and archiving them with Morrigan's help. Morrigan has been a constant throughout my life. His memory archives serve as the axis against which I place my own memories. But he's been damaged many times like me, leaving some of his archives blurred or unstable.
Well, that
until
sucks.
Now.
Oh?
Among the files Lenore left behind, I discovered a treatment protocol designed specifically for Morrigan.
Well, let's go. You can fix the birdie. Like the kid. Narrations from Ravencroft from Hololive. Oh wait, I know her. The most sexy, the Eaton franchise. Oh wait, now that you mention it. I can actually kind of see it. Maybe. Hold on. Though I don't remember. Did she graduate? I feel like there's too many that keep graduating. I can't keep up. The female contract gently bites her lower lip, a faint blush rising to her cheeks. Despite this, her gaze never wavers as she meets your eyes. You mentioned her makes me want to kind of check in on to see what they're up to.
I wouldn't have found this protocol without you. So whether it's Morrigan's archives or my mind, I want you to witness with me the parts that are getting restored. Just
do
like
my
what
best.
You've done before. Establish a mind connection with me.
Okay. Nervatia leans forward, gently pressing her forehead against yours, and closes her eyes. Humana.
On your left! Nervatia, it's about to attack from the left. Move the joystick, quick!
Okay, so that's Nervatia. Jagianka, I guess.
I got it. See? I dodged it.
Don't worry about losing health. It's my turn next anyway. I'll go gather some herbs and make healing potions.
Oh? So wait, were they like maids or something?
So, I can go all out when it's my turn?
Hey, remember to leave some potions for me, too.
The voice difference is very interesting. Oh. The blonde girl laughs as she throws her arm around her two friends, playfully nuzzling their cheeks from both sides. The laughter rings out, bright and clear as a summer sky. The bell rings, and the silver-haired girl who has just received the game console lets out a soft sigh, disappointment written across her face. Oh, she's not going to be able to get her turn.
Yayenka and I have the first training class after lunch. We'll have to continue when we get back.
Yayenka. Ah.
Make sure you wait for us to come back so we can play together.
Of course.
I have a feeling that they're not going to come back, but that might be just me. Hololive can play with Ring Ways now. I wouldn't be surprised if they suddenly collab with PGR out of the blue. Ooh. That would be fun. I feel like they're gonna be so heartbroken. The story is like anything but sunshine and rainbows. That's gonna be funny to watch. A ripple of water Without warning, the surrounding scenery begins to dissolve like glitter dropped into water, leaving only Navatia and the purple game console behind. Before the console falls from mid-air and crashes to the ground, you instinctively reach out, catch it, and hold it forward. The blue-haired girl, seemingly frozen in place, lifts her head. The moment her fingertip touches the console, the world plunges into darkness.
It's dinner time. Would you like to go to the cafeteria, or should I bring some food back for you?
Oh, thanks, but I'm not hungry. Weren't you planning to head home early today?
Yeah. That idiot White finally worked up the courage to ask me to dinner after hemming and hawing forever. I'll head out then. Take care of yourself, okay?
You kind of see it, just like, hey, Lenore, if you want to. Oh, wait, that's why he's so brokenhearted. He was probably like his first love in a good hot second. The woman hunching over her work waves from behind her screen and waits until she hears the door close before refocusing her attention on the code. She is hungry. The moment you hear her stomach growl, a bag of sweet-scented apple pie materializes in your hand. Things change according to my thoughts, so this can't just be a simple memory fragment. Place the apple pie on Navatia's desk. Absolutely, she's finna eat around here. Oh? Before the world dissolves, those crystal red eyes that look your way clearly reflect your figure within them. Slash marks still burn hot on the broken walls. Shattered corrupt remains are scattered everywhere. Okay. Oh, this is the comic they were mentioning. Navatia's skirt, like black wings, sweep across the devastation as she holds her cane in one hand while lightly touching her ear with the other. I was browsing PGR cutscenes so that I accidentally be watching Chapter 17 again. Oh boy. With that reaction, how far are you in the main story? I believe between chapter 14 and chapter 16? I think that's right.
Target area cleared. Bring in the retrieval team.
By your reaction, it makes me scared.
Roger.
Oh no.
How are you holding up, Nervatia? Can you hang in there? Want me to come find you first?
It sounds like I need to bring tissues.
I can hold out until the main force arrives.
No. Are you sure about this, madam? The call ends and the light at her ear fades. Night wraps around her once more and her frame wavers as she drives the tip of her cane into the ground. Heartbreaking. Don't do this to me. Okay. As if depleted of her last ounce of strength, she slowly slides downward, resting her forehead against the handle of her cane. Oh, of course thunder is gonna crackle. The perfect time to rain. Yeah, we want rain where we're like about to be face first into the ground. You couldn't wait till after we took a nap and then started raining? The rain arrives silently after a fleeting flash of lightning. The sky seems to carry an unbearable weight, hiding its face behind thick clouds and shedding tears of rain. Sparse at first, the rain quickly grows dense, silver beads adorning her dark blue hair. Like, now her socks and stuff is just gonna be drenched. Yet the female construct neither looks up nor attempts to stand, simply kneeling quietly in the curtain of rain, expression hidden from view. Well, you haven't seen it. There are some heavy stuffs. Not sure if it's heartbreaking though. I feel if it's heavy, then it could be. It really depends on the perspective. But we shall see. I'm pretty sure I'm close to it, so we'll probably see next stream. In an instant, a black umbrella materializes in your hand, your body making a choice before your consciousness can catch up. Open the umbrella and walk over, sheltering you both. Is this an actual memory? I feel like this is an actual memory. This is probably how we met. We actually met. for the first time. The ripples of military boots stepping through puddles seem to wake her from her trance. Her crimson eyes tremble as they focus, her eyelashes heavy with the mist of rain and sorrow. Hello there. This is Navatia of the present, who has been through so much with you, lost in her memories and drenched by a downpour from her past. Oh.
Little Raven. I don't want to wake up alone. I don't want to wake up to nothing. Where everyone who left never returns.
We'll stay with you, my dear. Our darling Navatia. I'm back, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll always come back, no matter how many times. I'm not going anywhere. You reach out to gently wipe away the trails of water sliding down her jaw. Come, take my hand. Yes. And you offer her your hand in marriage. Oh. Okay, don't scare me like that, because, the music cut for a second, letting her eyes melt into a faint glow, slowly brightening moment by moment.
Yes, you're here. I see you.
You know something that would be funny that they do to just break her heart? If I was actually a hologram, right? And then, like, her hand just goes straight through mine. She's like, yes, you're here. Wait, I thought you were here. My bad. I thought I was here too. Yeah. Oh, we kind of get to see what we look like. There's something on my back. Okay. Fair enough. The moment her hand touches yours, countless crystalline raindrops hang suspended in the night air, motionless, like a galaxy reflected on Earth.
No. The rain stopping alone is not enough.
Thy shot is for plot purposes. No, it's for the plot. Did she just toss her sword? I guess. Navatia takes your hand and shifts into a dance, tossing aside both umbrella and cane. She raises her arm and waves it towards the sky. Oh, okay, so the rain just goes back up. The raindrops tremble before they change direction in unison. Definitely not concerning. Meow. They transform into countless silver threads streaming upward against the night sky. Wow.
I will pierce through this leaden dome. I will spread my wings and take off with you right here and find us the dawn.
Say less, I'm coming with you. Sheesh! Oh, okay, so we just randomly grown wings around here. I'll take it, I guess. I need a better way of transportation. And gentle yet powerful force lifts you up, carrying your weightless bodies from the ground as you follow the inverted silver sea of tears, ascending together. In perfect silence, two silhouettes pierce through the thickest layer of clouds. Oh, this is so pretty. Wow. A mist tied like waves of golden red and lilac pink between light and shadow. She's so pretty. Navatia suddenly turns around, smiling radiantly. I'd be able to forget to be like, okay, that's enough story. The evening light filters gently through the window lattice into the construct dormitory. The mechanical raven, already back in bird form, has just finished checking the motors on his wings for the 5th time, faces around the coffee table and sides.
Did they really just fall asleep leaning against each other like that?
What's wrong with it?
Well, they do deserve a good rest. There's still some time before dinner anyway, so I'll just let you sleep in a little longer.
Peck their head.
If I keep watching this, my feathers will turn pink. I'll go grab some takeout from the commercial district instead. Now, what should I eat?
He is B right now, I'm not even gonna lie. She's like, oh my gosh, she's so fluffy. Yeah. The raven flutters out through the window. Behind him on the sofa, two figures, one gray, one black, nestles together in peaceful slumber, sharing a dream so deep that neither wings nor wind could ever disturb. I find it interesting we get to finally kinda see what we look like. Heavy on the kinda. And some cards. And a character. Sheesh! She looks so dope. And now I'm assuming there is going to be a bunch of things to complete. Character trial, challenges, materials. There's going to be a bunch of stuff to complete. The look of Navatia's interactions is spicy but censored. Ooh. I will. I sure enough will. Ooh. Obviously. Awesome. Compared to the designs of like now and before, the art styles are so different. It's interesting. I'm not hating. I love it. Let's see here. Anything in the mail? Claim. Apparently I don't claim anything around here. Come in handy. Got so many black cards. Let's see, anything in the events that I can collect? Triumph. Doesn't look like it over there. The event has started. Then to manual. Anything in here? There's just the events to do. Make sure we're not about to miss anything before we actually go. Oh wait, so wait, what? Redeem. We have her already. Oh wait, we can summon her again, and then we should be able to upload her a little extra. So what is this? Total pools. So the more pools that we do, the more we can earn. Holy smokes. Honestly speaking, because this is in existence, and you can get rewards from it, I'll probably go ahead and do some more pools. Also, I need her weapon. Just what? Nope, that's a cub. Well, I need the cup too, so why not? Even though I got her for free. No, 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 yay, no, yay, no, yay. Oh, that's 3? Since when they give 3? Okay, don't worry about that. Yep. Yabba dabba doop, yabba dabba doop bop. Keep continuing.
Good morning.
Swipe post 3 for me, it's spicy. I don't want to play it in public. Ooh, we love the spiciness. Thankfully, I'm in the comfort of my own room. And it's like 3 a.m. in the morning, so everyone sleeps, so no one's gonna know. Who's gonna know? No one's gonna know. Probably. I mean, probably. Okay, got another gold. Yes, no, 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 no. Yes, okay. 2 this time. Bing. Okay, not bad. And I don't think I have her yet, so add her to our roster. That I want. Oh wait, it does give her weapon. Oh, that's perfect. Good thing I saved my summons. Okay. Yes, yes. Ooh, 2 hits. Ooh, ooh. 4. Oh my goodness. They're feeling generous. Okay.
It's time to rest.
Go ahead, just skip the rest of them. Wait, is this? Oh, it is. Okay. I was so iffy. It was like, that is the shards that we in fact need. And I'm out here sounding salty about actually receiving them. Hip size. I'm not salty, I promise. Okay, let's see here. Oh well. Take what we got. And then here. Maybe I got no summons over there. I thought I had some summons. I guess they expired. That's fine. But. No. We'll go ahead and upgrade her. And then we'll call it quits for the night. Oh snap, I have nothing. We're gonna have to get a lot more materials.
Thank you for your generosity.
Ooh.
No, official commendations are nothing special to me. But one bestowed by you?
From its time.
Now that's something worth caring about. Interested in my special training?
Maybe.
Since you're so keen, why don't I just leave you in charge?
No! No! We want you in charge. Cough, cough. I am in fact very much simp right now. No, we don't need any of that. Got a good handful. Unlock and level up. Do I need to unlock this? There's Ultima rank. Okay. S5. Oof, that's gonna be a hot second. Okay. We've got a lot to do for her. And then I believe we should be getting the different weapon. I think is it actually higher than a 4? Yes, it is 6. We can use that. Alright. 31 of 60. We should be able to upgrade her very nicely after I get a couple more cards and stuff, so we'll call it quits here. This is pretty nice. Honestly, I enjoyed that little event story. I usually don't play them, but I put a little pepper in my stepper. They didn't really let us go around it anyway, so I think it is a reasonable little something. For these, go to blueprint. Oh, these are buying. I don't have no money. Sorry, honey. And we don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna call it quits for the night. If it doesn't want to do it. It does not want to do it. Alright. That was pretty fun. That was pretty neat. Very enjoyable. Liked that a lot. Probably gonna grind it on a little bit later when I have some time. Unfortunately, the weekend is it. Who likes that? Nobody likes that. But alas, keep this as a hobby for now. Maybe sooner in the future we'll be able to do this full time. That'll be enjoyable. Go ham. Literally just go ham and just play all the games that y'all want me to go ahead and play. And get to interest myself in whatever y'all enjoy and actually come from under a rock and stop being a hermit. But alas. Tomorrow is our not very awaited Dark Souls, if I'm correct, if I remember the name correctly. New game added to this week's roster. We were getting whooped. I don't know if there is a secret to completing these games, but when I tell you that I died at least 40 times in the same spot, besides those few times I managed to actually get far enough, it would be an understatement. I probably died more than 40 times, but I'm gonna make it. I don't want to give up on games. You know, I'm used to the turn-based arcade games, and it's really starting to pique my strategy here. So we're gonna have to work on it a little bit. Good night. Thank you for joining, and also thank you for the little tidbits here and there. Very interesting. I will hold on to them. You got me scared on chapter 17, but I'm gonna figure out what I missed next stream. Boot boot. But you have a good night. As always, Twitter is where you can find me. If you need to contact me, if you want to join in polls, or if you just want to see what random things I'm up to. YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok is where you can join in with the live streams. I'll try to make sure that the internet does not cut out, but I mean, when when the weather decides to act tomfoolery, the internet shall act tomfoolery too. So bear with me. I'm gonna figure out how to go ahead and fix everything up all nicely. Along with that, miscellaneous videos on YouTube. It's gonna be mainly Mormons, War Robots, and I'm gonna probably add one other. I'm probably 7 Days to Die, like I have originally had it, or random visual novels that I'm supposed to have been playing, and I downloaded a handful and never got to them. I'll do so one of these days, I promise. But I'll probably leave it to 3 videos per week. And we'll go that way instead of daily. Just because I feel like I am not good with doing daily. Now, if I have other times or more time to go ahead and post daily or duplicates, I'll go ahead and I'll post duplicates. So it'll probably be 6 times a day. Not 6 times a day. Jesus. I'm trying to go ahead and send myself to the morgue. 6 times per week. But it's still going to be that one day that's going to be empty. If that makes sense. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it quits. I believe we have completed all that is necessary. My voice is becoming very crunchy, which is not good. So I'm definitely gonna let it rest a little bit, and we're gonna pick up with some Dark Souls tomorrow. Bear with me. I know I'm gonna get my tail whooped, but y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Dark Souls. Au revoir.